What is up, scent heads, smell beast, and frag freaks? It's your boy. My name is Mega Dave, and today we're unvaulting arguably the best fragrance that Duo has ever made. That's coming up next, but this is Oh So Fraiche. Yo, what is good, Fresh fam? For everybody returning, I want to say thank you so much for being a freshie. It really means a lot. And if this is your first time here, well, welcome. As I said before, my name's Mega Dave. This is my channel, Oh So Fraiche. I do reviews on fragrances that I absolutely love. And I hope that you love them too. If you do, give me 2 huge fresh thumbs up. That lets me know that you enjoy the content. Also, think about subscribing and hitting me decent down on my bell end. Kapoof! There you go. Now you're updated, and you know when I'm dropping new flames like this, because who knows, it could be your favorite fragrance that I review next. Today is another one of those favorites. It's one that's been vaulted for a very long time, and I think it's making a reoccurrence. I've heard rumors that it's coming back, and definitely it's been confirmed that it's coming back. So what I'm going to start doing is, I get a lot of people that love the new fragrances, but there's a big following from the older fragrances or ones that have been out for years or even months that maybe I couldn't get to or I missed, and I have to show love to everybody. So I'm starting a new series called Throwback Thursday. Every Thursday I'm going to be coming out with an older forgotten gem, if you will, or a sold out or a vaulted fragrance, one that maybe needs to come back, or maybe one that is coming back, something like Caribbean Mojito did and Tropicalia, or the fragrance that I'm reviewing today. There's simply so many bangers from the House of Duo that it's kind of mind-boggling, and as you get to the newer ones, you think like, oh, this is the best. Well, really, is it the best? Because we said it was the best last time. So I kind of want to get those out, get the love to those. So I'm definitely taking submissions for any fragrance that you guys really want. I have a growing list of ones that everybody asks for, so I'm going to get to all of them. I'm starting with what I think is probably the best from the House of Duo. It's one that's been out for a very long time, but for unfathomable reasons, it's been vaulted and it's coming back. The fragrance that I'm referring to, Hangover with the MOBSTER, baby. Enough said. If you've been around in the groups at all at some point, you have definitely heard about this fragrance. It is one that was a mega hit. It is one that was a giant hit and was poofed away for some reason. I don't know if it was IFRA issues or whatever it is, but we've begged and pleaded and asked and dang near drove to his house with pitchforks and flames to get him to redo it. Someone was kind enough to send him a bottle, and now it's coming back. I definitely want to give a shout out to one of the OGs from the group, Mike Heiser, kind enough to literally give me his bottle. I had samples of this stuff before, very small, and obviously we use them up, and you just kind of take things for granted, and you never know that things aren't coming back. And he hit me up and was like, yo, bro, you're going to put it to use better than I will sitting on my shelf. So much love to him for gifting me this phenomenal bottle. Definitely will hold treasure to me. Even with the new ones that are coming out, this one will stay as it is in my collection always, and I definitely treasure it. It's a gift from a friend, and those never leave my collection. So again, brother, thank you so much. You have led so many people to great fragrance. Actually, for people that don't know, Mike Heiser is actually the one that put the idea into Sam from Dua's head to do Casino Elixir, the biggest hit that Dua has. So definitely a bunch of props to you, OG for sure. Definitely you, Jordan Taylor. You guys all know who you are. You guys are supreme superstars, OGs in the game. But again, just want to say thanks, and I want to get to this review right away because I am super excited. All right, and seeing as I have a very small amount of this, I'm going to go very sparingly, but I'm going to get to why you guys all came here and get to the scent breakdown. All right, I got my Hangover with the MOBSTER OG edition. And of course, my handy dandy fresh strip. Can't leave home without it. And we're going to take this little MOBSTER on a little journey. One spray is all that's needed. These OGs have unequivocal power. It is so good. And actually, I am not going to desecrate this fragrance by putting it on a piece of paper, even though I already did. It's going directly on the skin. One sec. Seeing as I do have it here as a dry down, she going right here. Much different. Do not desecrate this by putting it on a piece of paper. How dare you? When we get to the opening, oh, sweet but not overly ripe banana. It is a note that nobody out there is using, trust me. It is a hard fragrance to get right without smelling super synthetic. There's no synthetics in this. Also, a true to life graham cracker. So when I say to you, like graham cracker, I know you think I'm playing games. It smells like graham cracker. So you guys all know what a graham cracker is. Sweet graham and cracker. I think that's what it is. But to my nose, that's what this opens. And a very nice, creamy, frothy milk. Like a steamed milk. So imagine you are making your latte or whatever. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know. But I know the smell of that foamy, frothy milk. That's the smell you get. So it opens up with nice sweetness from the banana. And you get a graham cracker crust. And then that sweet, foamy milk that's thick and lathery. And kind of just encompasses this. And it's starting to prepare this for what's about to come. Because it's greatness. As the mid comes on, we get a very nice vanilla. Slightly sweet. I think it's a tonka bean, so it's not like in your face, but it's almost gourmandish. And it's kind of preparing things for that tobacco that's laying underneath. It's a very nice bed. Dry tobacco. And a very good boozy note. This is definitely a premium aged whiskey for sure. I think the notes say single malt. Of course, if you're going to make a exquisite fragrance like this, why not use the best of the best? And a single malt whiskey is about top of the line that you can get. It's one that you dare not put ice into. The whiskey goes into a glass and you swirl it and you sip it. This isn't for chugging. This isn't for taking shots. This is for a gentleman that sits back with his cigar, just relaxes, unwinds, had a fantastic day, made a few G's that day, is pretty happy with himself, has nice leather, real thick cushions, just sitting back watching the stock market, kind of doing whatever he wants. Maybe he's wearing pants, maybe he isn't. It's his house, he does what he wants. But he's sipping on that fine whiskey that was in the cabinet, $100 a glass. Just enjoying it. It's fantastic. On the side, he's got his beautiful wife, brought him a little dessert, banana cream pie, if you will. If he wants a bite, he takes a bite, swishes his mouth out, a little bit more of that whiskey, tobacco, blowing it, probably a Cuban cigar, just enjoying everything about his life because it's fantastic. And guess what? If you're wearing Hangover with the MOBSTER, you're doing fantastic too. You're almost in his same boat, maybe not financially, maybe not exactly, but mentally that's where it's going to take you. It is such an enjoyable ride. It is high quality and it is exquisite from top to mid to bottom. I'm not trying to hype this thing up. It doesn't need the hype. It already has it. For some reason it was taken away. Like I said, I don't understand why. But it's here and I'm so glad. And I hate to be the one to tease you guys a little bit, but this is coming back in a couple months. I just want this ride to start off with my Throwback Thursdays with one of the greatest vintages from the house, and it's this one to me. So I'm not going to tell you guys to go look for this because I don't think you're going to find it. I looked personally myself and no one's coming off of it. I found this a year ago or so on eBay. Trust me, don't look, it's not there. Or maybe do look, maybe you'll get lucky and someone pops it up after they see this video and tries to charge an arm and a leg for a 5 ml. But let me get back to the dry down. Got the dry down here as always. Every time I get to experience this fragrance is like I wore it for the first time again. So the main that you get from this is like a chocolatey, boozy note. It's not overly sweet like you're thinking, like a chocolate bar. It's like a chocolate liqueur, if you will, something like that. So it's not sweet. It's just like almost powdery chocolate. A little bit of booze behind there. I can still pick up a little bit of that graham cracker in there as well. Tobacco, of course. She's sitting in there. It's all swirled together. This is a gentleman's scent. There's actually a very clean musk that you can get in here that kind of strengthens this base to lend Vifragra. And when I mean Vifragra, this was what started Vifragra when it came to power. That MOBSTER lineup, not the Creation E or the Enigma. That's an awesome fragrance lineup as well. This is Sam from Dua's own MOBSTER. So not to be confused, they're completely different. And I'm going to get to them as we do these vintages. But this was the definition of longevity and Vifragra in the house of Dua. This is what started it all. These MOBSTER lineups, the original MOBSTER and then the iterations that came after this, mind-blowing power. All right, I'm going to kind of sum this fragrance. So I think a lot of people have been asking me to do that a little quick too. So the summary for this fragrance, if you wanted me to do it like in 5 seconds, graham cracker, milk, banana, whiskey, tobacco. That's kind of the draw that you get from it. You can pick up each one of these, very distinguishing. They kind of stick out very good. That banana in the front with the whipped cream type of smell, the frothy milk, thick and encompassing. Then you get the booze and the tobacco. And then you warm down with some chocolatey, almost gourmandy, with a nice chocolatey liqueur type of note with a very good amber and some musk. So that's kind of wrapped up all in one. Now, where to wear this? This is definitely a cooler weather type of fragrance. It is very powerful. It is very warm. I know it has some sweeter openings in the mid, so you can definitely pull it off fall, wintertime. It's going to shine like a diamond. If you're up north, kind of where I am, you could probably pull this off springtime in the evenings, maybe even summer times in the evenings. If you wish, just don't go to direct sun or really hot or humid areas because it will get very, very sticky. Other than that, wear it to your heart's intent. This is awesome for dates. This is awesome for literally just lounging around your house. It's just absolutely amazing. It smells fantastic in the air. You're going to get that graham cracker, vanilla, booze type of note that people are going to fall head over heels for. It's going to stick around, like literally cling to the air. It is so good. It's so thick. That's why I kind of warn, don't wear this in the summer. Otherwise, just go ahead and be free or do what you want. Now, with the notes that are in here, this tends to go masculine. With the notes that I've mentioned, tobacco and whiskey and other notes like that, those tend to go masculine. But for women that love tobacco or boozy notes, continue to wear it. Wear what you love what you wear. I'm not going to tell you what to wear. It does have a slight gourmand type note in it, sweetness a little bit, so you could probably pull it off. I don't really see like my wife doing it or any woman that I normally know, but like I said, who am I to tell you what to wear? So definitely masculine, definitely for cooler weather or northern areas where they stay cooler longer. But don't fret, you summer people, just wait till the sun dies down, put it on. If you're in your house, wear it wherever you want to. Not an office scent because this thing is very powerful. 12 plus hours. Of course, I have a very, very, very mature bottle. Again, thanks Mike for that. But 12 plus hours. It does not come off the clothes. This kind of requires almost a double wash, if you will, because it literally lasts forever. A good 3 hours plus projection. Skin scent, as it's there, it just has a big radiation field. So it's very, very, very strong. So this one definitely would go very easy on it. But completely up to you. Go beast mode. Spray the hell out of it. Whatever you want to do. But that's just my recommendation. So a very strong, masculine, cool weather fragrance that is slight gourmandy and definitely great for dates and nighttime. But for this fantastic throwback series fragrance, that's all I have. Until I come to you again, I want to thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Be blessed. Stay fresh.
We got shorties on the floor.